3rd, 2023, do you recall sending messages asking Mr. Butts if he needed Neziah for anything?
Yes, I do remember.
Okay. So do you remember this text on the first page of People's Exhibit 48?
Yes, I do remember this message.
Okay. And did you send that message?
Yes.
Okay. And what did the message say?
Tilda said, do you still need her to?
Okay. And do you know what is that referring to?
It was, Tilda had asked me to contact Jarvis and see if he still needed them to clean up.
Okay. And that would be to clean up his shop?
Yes.
Okay. And to fast forward, on January 21st, 2024, you sent some messages to Mr. Butts. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Okay. And can you read these last 3 messages?
These last 3 messages is, to be honest, these messages I seen into the inbox to you, I really don't know what to believe anymore. Stay away, Ramon, I mean it. The next message is, I don't know what to say, or Tilda is on. Since this shit doesn't sit right with me, call it what you want, I'm good, period. It says, this for life. Nigga, I thought about it, and you can pass it. And don't call me, no need to explain shit. I already see it.
Okay. So you were referencing some messages that you saw in Tada's inbox.
Correct.
Tell me, how did you see some messages? Well, first of all, where were these messages, where were they at?
The day of, Officer Gardner came to pick up Neziah's tablet. My mom asked me to put it on the charger. I put it on the charger. Officer Gardner, after that, Officer Gardner called and said she's on her way.
Hearsay. Without saying what.
Okay, I'm sorry. The officer had called and said that they was on their way to come pick up the tablet.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Sustained as far as hearsay.
Yes, thank you, Judge. Okay, continue.
So before the tablet was picked up, I looked inside Tilda's tablet. She has 2 passwords that I normally know. So one of them is referenced for her brother's birthday, and the other one is referenced from my password. So I put the first password in, it didn't work. So I put the second password in. So the first thing I went to was Instagram, which I was scrolling. And I seen Jarvis Butts' Instagram page. I clicked on his page, and I seen 2 messages.
Okay, and what were the messages that you saw? Who were they between, first of all?
Neziah, my niece, and Jarvis.
Okay, and what were the messages that you seen?
It was roughly 2 messages that I have seen that I can recall. States.
I'm going to object to this as hearsay. They have not been admitted, and the messages themselves would be the evidence.
Were they of any? Were the messages of a sexual nature?
No.
Okay, and you said you saw 2 messages.
Yes.
Okay, did you see anything else?
It was 2 sent pictures, but you can't really make anything out. It wasn't nothing there, but it was a picture was sent.
Okay. What did seeing those messages, what did they cause you to do?
Well, when I seen those messages, I called him.
Who's
and
that?
Jarvis Butts.
Okay.
Called him while he was at work, asked him, what is these messages I seen between you and my niece? And he said, what messages? Said it's 2 particular messages that states out in this picture. And he stated that, I don't know, these messages, I told him what the messages were, and he said it was probably our children was messaging him. And I stated no, because I know how our children will text.
Okay. And reading those messages, is that what caused you to text
Mr. Butts, yes.
Mr. Butts, in that you've seen the messages in the inbox and you don't really know what to believe anymore?
Correct.
Okay.
You know, sometimes I be needing my days because it's a lot. But I really just wanted to say, with being in court, which is obviously why I'm not live because I'm in court. With being in court and seeing the courageous girls, and I commend them so much who came forward, you know, they're really brave. I can only imagine, you know, walking into a courtroom and having to sit in front of this person that violated you, right, in the most demonic way possible. You know, so it's hard to just you know, see that and see the things that I'm seeing and hearing the things that I'm seeing. So I say that to say this. If you have ever dated Jarvis Ramon Butts, JR, J-Bo, whatever you know him by, everybody knows who he is by now. And if you don't know who he is, look him up yourself. Okay? Because we're too far in it for you not to know. So catch yourself up. If you have ever dated Jarvis Butts or any of the nicknames that he goes by, of which I have just stated, talk to your daughters. Talk to your daughters, okay? Because what has come out up until this point, he has been targeting and manipulating women who have low self-esteem, low confidence, have some sort of disability, just from what's being said from the people who have come forth. Okay? He is targeting these women and manipulating these women to get to their children. It don't matter what age they are. So this is why I say, if you have ever dated, I don't care if you dated him for 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years, or however long. If this man was ever around you, dated you, ever around your kids, ever around your cousins, your nieces, your aunts, I'm not even going to leave the boys out. Okay? Talk to your children. Okay? His daughter, his own daughter, who is 20 years old right now. Okay? She's 20 years old right now. The first time she seen Jarvis was when she was 8. She was 8 years old. The first time she seen her father when he got out of prison was 8 years old. And the first time he saw her, he violated her. His own daughter. So, if his own daughter wasn't off limits, that means that if you were dating this man or had this man in your household and you have children who are girls, you need to have a conversation with them immediately. Have a conversation with your children. If you know somebody who was dating Jarvis, just in case they don't want to come forward, if you know someone who was dating Jarvis and you know that they have little girls, talk to them and tell them to talk to their children. And talk to yours too. Talk to your sons too. Because at this point, we don't know if they was off limits or not. go along.